Hurricane Michael, monstrous storm strengthens to Category 2. Hurricane Michael has strengthened to a Category 2 storm, with winds reaching in excess of 100 miles per hour, 155 kilometers per hour, as it barrels towards the Florida coast. The storm is expected to reach Category 3 strength before it makes landfall on Wednesday. Forecasters say some regions may see 12 inches, 30 centimeters, of rain, and storm surges of up to 12 feet, 3.6 meters. Governor Rick Scott warned residents to get out of the way, saying on Tuesday, "This is a monstrous storm. Is it expected to crawl up the U.S. East Coast after making landfall in the Gulf Coast, and could bring rains to the Carolinas, which were drenched by Hurricane Florence last month." The U.S. National Hurricane Center in Miami, Florida, warned on Tuesday that warm waters will probably further strengthen Michael before it makes landfall. Over 300 miles of coastline are currently under threat, the National Weather Service has cautioned. The agency warned residents in Florida and Alabama of the risk of storm surges, damaging winds and flash flooding. Gov. Scott warned in a news conference that Hurricane Michael is a massive storm that could bring total devastation to parts of our state, especially in the Panhandle. He added that it's predicted to be the most destructive storm to hit the Florida Panhandle in decades. Ask a question. Share this chatbot. Hurricanes. A guide to the world's deadliest storms. Hurricanes are violent storms that can bring devastation to coastal areas, threatening lives, homes and businesses. Hurricanes develop from thunderstorms, fueled by warm, moist air as they cross subtropical waters. Warm air rises into the storm. Air swirls in to fill the low pressure in the storm, sucking air in and upwards, reinforcing the low pressure. The storm rotates due to the spin of the Earth, and energy from the warm ocean increases wind speeds as it builds. When winds reach 119 kilometers per hour, 74 miles per hour, it is known as a hurricane in the Atlantic and Eastern Pacific, or a typhoon in the Western Pacific. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. Well, we're about to get punched in the face. Florida Mayor Bob Buckhorn, ahead of Hurricane Irma, 2017. The central eye of calmer weather is surrounded by a wall of rainstorms. This eye wall has the fastest winds below it and violent currents of air rising through it. A mound of water piles up below the eye, which is unleashed as the storm reaches land. These storm surges can cause more damage from flooding than the winds. Urgent warning about the rapid rise of water on the SWFL coast with the passage of Irma's eye. Move away from the water. Tweet from the National Hurricane Center. The size of hurricanes is mainly measured by the Saffir-Simpson scale. Other scales are used in Asia Pacific and Australia. Winds 119 to 153 km/h. Some minor flooding, little structural damage. Storm surge plus 1.2 meters to 1.5 meters. Winds 154 to 177 km/h. Roofs and trees could be damaged. Storm surge plus 1.8 meters to 2.4 meters. Winds 178 to 208 km/h. Houses suffer damage. Severe flooding. Storm surge plus 2.7 meters to 3.7 meters. Hurricane Sandy, 2012, caused $71 billion damage in the Caribbean and New York. Winds 209 to 251 km/h. Some roofs destroyed and major structural damage to houses. Storm surge plus 4 meters to 5.5 meters. Hurricane Ike, 2008, hit Caribbean islands and Louisiana and was blamed for at least 195 deaths. Winds 252 km/h plus serious damage to buildings, severe flooding further inland. Storm surge plus 5.5 meters. Hurricane Irma, 2017, caused devastation in Caribbean islands, leaving thousands homeless. For everyone thinking they can ride this storm out, I have news for you, that will be one of the biggest mistakes you can make in your life. Mayor of New Orleans Ray Nagin ahead of Hurricane Gustav, 2008. Click arrow to proceed. Loading. Swipe to progress. Go back to start.